Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456 and this is a trophy guide that I'm going to make quickly for GTA Vice City on PS4. It's a PS2 emulation, so it's basically exactly the same as the PS2 version, but I wanted to make a trophy guide for two specific trophies. Number one is Bloodstained Hands, and number two is Take the Cannoli. Now, in order to get those two trophies, you need the Butcher and Godfather criminal rating. Now, to get this, it's a little frustrating, so I'm going to try and show you the best method and the quickest method possible. First thing to say is that this is not my method. I'm simply making a video out of it because I thought it was really good and it worked really well, and there weren't any really confusing parts because I read this on a text, like it was a text walkthrough, but I thought people would enjoy like a video of it to make it even easier to work out. So this is from Scar Vince on PSN Profiles. That's spelled SCAR-VINCE. So thank you very much, Scar Vince, for this method because it worked really well. I'm just going to add on a few things so that people don't get confused about how to do it. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to start a new game, and eventually you're going to get here to the Ocean View Hotel. I believe you only have to do the first mission, but you can also do the first mission is an old friend, I think, and that goes straight into a second mission called the party. I did everything up to the party, so I completed the party. I think the party is the one you have to drive Mercedes back to her house or something like that. So that's what I would do to make sure that this works properly. Alright, so let's go. Now, I've actually got a completed file here, like, not a completed file, but a completed file for these two particular trophies. Don't worry about that helicopter in the background. I just used it to get here. Yeah, I've got the two trophies already on this file, but I'm going to show you what to do first. Once you've driven Mercedes home, go back to the Ocean View Hotel and drive. Where am I going? I'm trying to work it out. I think it's over here. Drive here. Yep. Okay. So drive here to this. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's a car park, and you want to drive up here all the way to the very top, because one of the things that you need to do for the trophy is you need to have $10 million. Now, making money in this game takes a long time, but there is a very simple method to do it, and that is Cone Crazy. So in this parking lot, you will activate Cone Crazy. Cone Crazy, I'm only going to show it once because you can look up videos on how to do it, and I will probably not succeed on this. But anyway, it's a mission where you have to collect the rings, and the faster you do it, hang on, let's see if I can do this, the faster you do it, the more money you make. So I doubt I'm going to get this because I've done it so many times. They keep reducing the amount of time that you have to do it. Go, I'm stuck. Okay, so I'm not gonna, hang on, I might still get it. No, okay. It doesn't matter. Honestly, for me, it doesn't matter because I've already got the thing. Anyway, look up how to do Cone Crazy, so that way, like, I would show it here, but since I've already done it, I don't want to like go through it. And there are other videos that are really good. Essentially, what you had to do was, I'll show you, like, just continuing from this point. So you go here, then you turn left, then there's a few cones right here. Just drive through to collect another checkpoint like that. Go all the way around here, around to this side, then there's some cones in front of you on the left and cones in front of you on the right, and then collect the last checkpoint like that. But you have to look up the video on how to do it exactly, because you need to keep giving yourself enough time to get a new record, and every time you get a new record, you will get double the money you got before. So it starts with 200, then 400, 800, 1600, 3200, 6400, 12,000, 800, 25,000, 600, 50,000, 200, or 51,200, and so on and so forth. And eventually, actually I'm going to keep this car, eventually you're going to succeed in collecting, so like it'll double so much that you'll get to, I think it's like 3.2 million and then 6.4 million, and that'll put you at approximately what I'm at, basically, at that 13,097,100. It'll be probably a little bit more than that because I actually spent some money. So that's the very first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do is you want to collect a total of 80 hidden packages, and I'm going to tell you which ones to collect as best as I can. At the very least, I'm going to tell you which ones to collect on the first island. I'm just driving here for a sec to the ambulance. Alright. Or to the hospital. You want to collect every single hidden package on Island 1 except for, I believe it's 13, 19, and 22. I think those are the only ones you can't collect. I think every single other one you can. I'm just going to look at them again. I'm looking at them right now. 13, you can't collect it. 19, you can't collect it. 22, you can't collect it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's 13, 19, 22. Now, in the video description, I've posted a link to the website I use. It's called gunleashed.com or g-unleashed.com, and I've posted like directly to the hidden packages picture. I think every website kind of thing uses the same hidden package numbering system, so it should be 13, 19, and 22 that you don't have to collect, but you should collect every other one. Actually, just thinking about it now, you also cannot collect 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah, you can't collect 1 and 2 yet. Anyway, once you've collected all those, so it will take you a little bit of time. Once you've collected all those and collected up to 40, you cannot collect 41 to 45. Actually, you can't collect 41 to 50. So collect everything except for 41 to 50, 13, 19, and 22. So once you've done that, we're going to do a little trick. There are about 3 methods that I've seen of how to get to the second island without without completing missions and stuff, and this is the one that I like the most because it actually works fairly well. There are other ones that I think are quicker, but I like this one. So what you do is you go to the hospital. If the ambulance is not there, drive around the back like I did. Just do exactly what I did and the ambulance should pop up. Then drive the ambulance down here into this little area, go to the left, sorry. And then now ahead is where the Cortez missions happen, but here is another little area. Park the van perfectly on this back gate here, right? Get out of the ambulance, or park the ambulance, get out of the ambulance, jump on top of the hood. Whoa, oh, come on. Really? Really? Oh, that's not good. Okay, depending on where I wake up, I'm probably going to make a cut. Okay, I thought I'd be here. I don't know if this trick will work now. Like, I know that the trick getting onto the second island will work, but I don't know if the ambulance trick will work with just running around the back here. Let's have a look. Oh, good. Thank God. Alright, that was stupid. I'll leave that in. It's okay. I'll just show you again. Just give me a sec. I could cut it out, but it's like a minute extra, so. But you'll see exactly what I'm about to do. You want to do everything that I said in the order that I said it in, also to save a lot of time, because this whole method takes quite a while to set up. About, like, if you know what you're doing, you could probably do it in an hour and a half or 2. If you don't know what you're doing, it's going to take you like 3 or 4. Alright, so line it up, jump on top of the hood, and now when you're here, it looks like you can't get past, but because this game was made in the early 2000s, jumping enough times, there you go, I got it in two attempts, can actually get you through the fence. Now that you're through here, you want to do 2 things. Press triangle near this boat to get on. Now this boat sucks. This boat over here in front of me is a little bit better, so we're going to use that instead. So just park this boat backwards into the pier. Just keep going, keep going. I hope I don't fall off again. I tend not to fall off when I'm doing this trick, so hopefully that remains to be the case. Jump. Oh, whoa, okay, good. And then hop into this one. This one's a little quicker, so we're going to use this one instead. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to get to the second island. There are a few ways to get to the second island. Well, there are 2 ways, and they're both pretty much in exactly the same area. So I'm going to show you the quicker way of how to do it, or the quickest way that I know how, and actually the way that you want to do it. Alright, So this is going to take a little while. It's probably going to take like 2 or 3 minutes of sailing or driving in the boat, but I'm going to show it all just so that you guys know exactly where to go. You want to first of all head in this direction to the right of Starfish Island, which is where the mansion is, where Diaz's mansion is. You want to head this way, and the reason you want to head this way is because on the left side the bridge is too low and you can't get past, or at least I don't think you would be able to get past. Seriously, Rio? Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get past. So I know that you can get past here, so I'm going to go this way. Also, this is another reason why you want to do everything that I did before first, because you only want to make this trip once. You really do not want to make this trip like more than once. You may have to, like there are sort of basically what will happen is, like, if you how can I explain it? We're going to get a helicopter really soon, and if you screw up the helicopter, like if you screw up a landing or the helicopter, what? Oh, okay, I didn't know that was there. If you screw up a helicopter landing or whatever, you might have to do it again. But for the most part, this is why I want to do this one. I want to do this first, because I actually had to do this, I think 3 or 4 times. I had to make this trip because I kept I thought getting the helicopter to the first island would make it a lot easier to get all the hidden packages, but there are certain hidden packages that are much easier to grab just using a car or a bike or being on foot, and that caused me to land the helicopter in awkward areas, and then I got stuck and I couldn't get out and all that. Alright, so we're almost there. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. It is really raining hard right now. I just happened to sit down, and I kind of wanted to, like, I wasn't even intending on making a video about this, but I thought, you know what, it's going to take me like 25 minutes to make this video, and it's probably going to be pretty useful for people who you know, didn't understand the text guide, or are just more visual learners, I guess you could say. And I thought, yeah, I'm just going to quickly do it. It's worth showing off. One thing that was annoying, and I'll mention it now, one thing that was annoying is you have to do this on a new file. So you have to start a new game, if I didn't mention that before, because in your normal file, the way it's set up, it's the method that we're using is it's based around your accuracy, and you're going to have like fired several thousand, maybe even 100,000 bullets on your main file, and that's going to make it basically impossible to use this method properly. So you have to do it a second one. Don't worry too much about like collecting, because you have to collect 80 hidden packages, and I'll explain why in just a sec. And that's going to take a while, but it's not going to take like as long as you think, especially if you've played the game already. Like if you've done your 100% and you're missing these two, you'll have a pretty good idea of where the hidden packages are, and you can just use, you know, the guides and stuff like that. Use the website that I linked to. Alright, so once you get here, park the boat and hop out. You'll hear me tapping the X button. And the reason I'm doing that is because it gives you essentially infinite sprint. So if you put Tommy into a sprint and then start pressing X, the game thinks that you're holding X for every frame. It bases it like it bases Tommy's sprint on how many times. Like you're supposed to hold down the X button to sprint, right? But the way they programmed it, it's not. You don't have to press X every frame. So if you press it every other frame or every 3 frames, it'll still give you enough sprint, and then you're also saving your sprint time. All right. So when you arrive, you're gonna get here. Now the good thing is, because you've already got that tons of money from Cone Crazy, you can buy this place. So I'm just gonna save it. Should I save? No, I'm not going to save, but I would recommend definitely buy this place immediately. So once you've bought this place, come in here, and your helicopter should be here. If it's not here, this is what I recommend doing. Exit the roof access. I don't know if my car is still here. It's not. Okay, exit the roof access. Quickly grab a car. Hope that there's no people around. Drive this way. Go up to about here. Turn. And go back to the and go back to where you were. It's hard to show and prove that this works, but yeah, when you get back, the helicopter should be back. Now I'm going to grab the helicopter in just a sec, but I actually have to make a quick cut. I have to be right back and do something, so I'll just be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my apologies for that. Real life got in the way for a sec. Alright, so what you want to do is, yeah, do those things to get the helicopter to spawn if it's not there, and then grab the helicopter. Now, the way you want to probably handle this is you want to go back to the first island and collect packages 13, 19, and 22, and then, oops, I'm just hovering here for a sec, 13, 19, 22, and then you also want to collect the packages that are on the Leaf Links course, which is the golf course, those ones there. The ones on Prawn Island you can get as well with a helicopter, and finally the ones on the Starfish Island. Once you've got all those, you should have about hang on, let me look at the map again. You should have, I think, 48 or 49. No, hang on, it should be more. You should be able to collect like 55, I think. Oh, you can also try and collect 1 and 2, which are down here. 2 is much harder to get than 1. 1 is actually not too bad. There's actually enough space to land the helicopter. 2, it is possible to get it. I did it, but it was really tough. But yeah, just collect as many as you can, and then finally what you want to do is you want to come up here to the second island. Also make sure you don't crash the helicopter on the first island, otherwise you're going to have to make that long trip that I made again. Anyway, collect all the ones on the first island, and then collect everything up to 63 on the second island. So it's sort of just this top section. There's only like, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, about 8 of them. And then you don't want to go to Little Haiti or Haiti, yeah, Little Haiti or Little Havana, because the enemies or the gang members will shoot at you, and shooting is a big part of this whole method, so you don't want to do that. Go to then 100, or actually skip 100, go to 99 at the airport, and collect every single one that you can at the airport. If you've done it right, you should be able to finish around 70. My last 2 were the one at Sunshine Autos right there in the middle of the screen, and the one in the pizza shop in the corner right there in the middle of the screen. Those are my last 2. Those should be 78 and 76. And then if you still need a few more, you can grab some from Little Havana. They tend to be, I think, more lenient towards you, like they won't fire on the spot, but the Haitians will like fire at you all the time, and that's a big problem. Alright, and basically once you've done that, once you've done all of that and gotten all the hidden packages up to 80, you can now fly to Starfish Island in order to begin the process of increasing your criminal rating. And I'll explain exactly, well not exactly, I'll explain as close as to my knowledge of how this method works when I get there. But actually I'll explain it on the way. So what we're doing is we're using the helicopter to get to Starfish Island, because now that we've got the helicopter, basically the whole world is open to us. When we get 80 hidden packages, we unlock the Sea Sparrow. Now I actually got confused because I didn't know where the Sea Sparrow was. I thought the Sea Sparrow was the Sparrow. But no, the Sea Sparrow is a different plane or helicopter. So what you do is you... don't crash into that. I shot that thing once, that flying thing that just passed me, and it gave me like 3 or 4 wanted stars immediately, so that could be useful to know. So land the helicopter here in this green patch on Starfish Island. Also, one time when I got here, like with the helicopter, just a normal Maverick, that helicopter, the gang members from Diaz's mansion started shooting me, and I don't know why. So yeah, okay, here's the Sea Sparrow. So it'll unlock once you have your 80 hidden packages. Once it's unlocked, get in it, turn, and then go on this side of the mansion. Here we go, and land here. Now, the thing you want to do first is you also want to make sure that you picked up a few guns along the way. So, oh, I did forget to mention that. That's annoying. Alright, so you want to pick up a few guns along the way. You want to have a total of 100 bullets. So I don't have any guns at the moment because I died. But if you've collected, if you've collected 80 hidden packages, what the hell? Why are they not here? Oh, because I don't own the mansion yet. Ah, that sucks. Alright, that was silly of me to leave that out. When you go and collect your helicopter, maybe I'll put an annotation in the video for earlier so that way you know, you guys don't miss it or forget to pick up guns and stuff like that. But the thing you want to do is make sure that you have a gun and then shoot 100 times. Now I'm going to show you my stats. I've actually got it. You can see up there, Godfather 1,073,000. So you want to shoot until you've shot 100 bullets. Actually 101. So you can see there in the middle of the stats screen, bullets fired 101. So what I did was I just fired anywhere, it doesn't matter where, until I got 101 bullets. To let you know, there's a gun in the marina area where Cortez's missions are, and you have to put the ambulance, so you can grab a gun there for 34 bullets. It's a pistol for 34 bullets. There's one near the Scumhole Shack, which I could show you, but it's $1,000 little what is it? $1,000 house that you can purchase if you've got your 10 million. Like, don't worry, you won't run out of money. And the stairs leading up to it, underneath there's a submachine gun with 60 bullets, so that'll put you at 94. And then if you're here, actually, yeah, that's a good thing. If you're here in Cortez's mansion, in the bushes here, or in the hedge maze, let's see if I can remember this maze. So we go to the right, forward, right, and then here you can grab this sniper rifle and it has 20 bullets, so that'll put you at 101. So just fire 7 bullets from that sniper rifle after you've completely emptied the clip from the pistol and the submachine gun. Now I forgot how to get out of here. That might work. Yeah. Okay, not exactly the right way, but that's fine. Yeah, so you fire 101 bullets, and the reason you want to do that is basically what will happen is the game. Let's go back to stats screen. So the game will record that you fired 101 bullets, but it will also record that none of the bullets that you fired actually hit their target. So you're not hitting anything, and don't worry. What I did was when I fired the bullets, I actually fired them from here. And I just aimed sort of in that general direction, not hitting anyone or anything, and it didn't, like, nothing was affected, so that was good. It'll register that you haven't hit anything. The Sea Sparrow, however, when you fire bullets from it, regardless of whether you miss something or hit something, it won't add to bullets fired, but it will. Everything that you hit, it will add to bullets hit, and what that does it increases your accuracy essentially infinitely, and every time you get 1% accuracy, you get 5 points added to your criminal rating. And so if you're firing like crazy on something, then your criminal rating is going to skyrocket very, very quickly. You're going to get like 100 points in 3 seconds. So what you want to do then is you want to use the Sea Sparrow, position it. It's a little tricky to position, so like you kind of have to, let's see if I can do this here. You kind of have to position it. I like using the stretch, it works better for me on the stretch. Position it like fairly close to the stretch, and then I wish I could see, the camera angle is the worst. The controls in this game are just like nasty. Come on game, turn. Oh, don't clip that. Alright, I guess I'll try it face on. Oh, that might work. Oh my god, did I get it? It's sparking. Okay, so it's hitting like the underside of the vehicle. What I do when that happens is I just float slightly. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Not too much. Okay, now it's on fire. Now just get out of the way. Let it explode. Hopefully those guys at the top don't die. Okay, they died, but I didn't get... Oh no, they didn't die. Maybe one of them did. Okay, so now, and I think that was actually working. I was in a good position there, but I wanted to show you. Just keep repositioning the Sea Sparrow until you start hitting the vehicle. You want to be hitting it like dead on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm hitting it there. As you can see, like there's white smoke coming off. So in order to check, so I'm on 1,593,000. I'm going to press it once. I should be on 1,598,000. I am. Good. So now I can just leave the Sea Sparrow here firing consistently over and over and over again, and my criminal rating will go up higher and higher and higher. And that will give me, like, that'll get me closer and closer to 1 million. Now I've already done it, so it'll get you guys closer and closer to 1 million. Now the first trophy, Bloodstained Hands for the Butcher, that happens almost immediately. Like, you'll get it within the first like 10 minutes. And also another thing to note, watch, these guys are walking straight past the Sea Sparrow, but the bullets aren't affecting them at all, which is really, oh, hang on, it started to affect them. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. 99% of the time the bullets won't affect them, and this is something that I need to also clarify. I left this on for about 4 hours. It actually takes a little bit more than 4 hours, I think it's about 5, because you fire 101 bullets, so that reduces your accuracy, like the amount of time. Like, the more bullets you fire, the more time it's going to take for the thing to work. I'm actually having a bit of an issue here, especially because these guys are going crazy now. Yeah, they're firing on me. Okay, so this is the only downside of the method. I'm just going to get out of the way for now while I explain this. This is the only downside of this method. If you don't do it perfectly, or if you don't like sort of line it up perfectly to where you're not going to hit any of the gang members, they'll go, like, they'll start shooting, you'll take damage, and you'll eventually die and go back to the hospital. So you can leave this just going. People said to use rubber bands. I couldn't really position a rubber band properly on my controller. I actually have a little gap at the back of my table desk thing that I have, and I pushed the controller into the wall, and I used my phone to like sort of prop the controller into the wall so that the R1 button was pressed. So do whatever your method that you can use for yourself so that you don't have to sit here for 5 hours holding the R1 button, and you'll eventually get it. But yeah, the main thing to worry about is like just sort of watch it for about 5 or 10 minutes at the start, just to see if you've positioned yourself correctly. The gang members won't walk in front of the vehicle too many times. For example, like I did it for 4 hours and it actually worked, but then it was like really late at night and I had to go to sleep, so I turned it off and then I turned it back on in the morning. I left it on for like 15 minutes, went away, came back, and I was in the hospital. So yeah, that's one thing you want to be careful of. So you just want to watch it for 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, it looks like, hang on, have they forgotten about me? I think they've forgotten about me, so let's try this again. I mean, that's basically all there is to the method. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay. There's no gang members now, which is really good. Is that counting? Let's see if that's counting. Oh, hang on. I lost my 46, 50. Okay, yeah. So, wow. Okay, actually, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna end my this video in a sec, but I want to explain one final thing. You'll notice now that my bullets fired has gone from 101 to 123. Now the reason that you don't want to get near the gangs is because anyone that fires bullets at you will essentially, I should stop doing this, anyone that fires bullets at you, it will add to bullets fired. Bullets fired or bullets hit? Bullets fired. It will add to bullets fired. So you don't want to get any more than 101, because if you do, it's going to take longer to get to a million. So for example, right now I'm a Don, right? And the reason I'm a Don is because the accuracy has gone below whatever it was, like 199,000 %, and I would have to like put that back up to about 199,000%. Almost 200,000% in order to get back to Godfather. It would be possible, but it would take like another hour and a half, because my bullets fired, the ratio between bullets fired and bullets hit is a lot larger, like it's further apart. So that's the issue. And finally, the last thing to note is you need to do Cone Crazy to get your 10 million, because and I haven't tested this myself, but I've read if you don't, you won't, even if you get to 1 million, you won't change from a Don to a Godfather. So you need the 10 million to actually do that. I think that covers everything. I'm pretty sure that covers everything. So obviously, look like how ridiculous that accuracy is. But this is the fastest method, currently available as of recording. And that's what I would do. See, it took me, look at that, 7 hours 32 minutes. So it took me about 7 hours, even with just reading the text walkthrough. So if you watch this and do it, it'll probably take you like 6.5 maybe, or 6 if you're really good with the hidden packages. Another thing I would recommend before I end this video, if you have played the game before and you recognize the package locations, go to the website that I posted in the video description and just control click like 20 hidden packages and look at the picture and sort of go, okay, I know where that is, and just go get it. Because like I got like 30 hidden packages in like 20 minutes because I just remembered where a lot of them were based on the picture. So yeah, this doesn't take as long as you might think, but that's pretty much it. That's all I really can show you guys. That's how you get the Bloodstained hands and take the Cannoli trophies for GTA Vice City. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, like, subscribe, comment. I do a lot of different stuff on my channel, and I am going to continue doing a lot of different things on my channel. So hopefully occasionally I'll come up with something like this, which I think is pretty useful for someone who wants to watch it. It's a little on the long side, I admit, but it's useful knowledge for you guys to get this what is undoubtedly a great game's platinum. So yeah, my name is Ultima456. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.